Peace and love. So I had a conversation yesterday with an elderly lady, and she was just sharing with me her childhood experiences, right? And she said one of her regrets was that she locked herself away as a child, right? And she has never she locked herself away in the room basically to escape from everything. But the problem is she has not come out of the room. So 50 years have passed and yet she's still stuck in the room. So it goes back to the conversation what I've been having about adverse childhood experiences and that how that affects you, right? There's this thing called the default mode network. So the default mode network is how you have learned how to survive in this world. You can either have a negative default mode network or a positive default mode network, right? So your default mode, that mode actually keeps you in that position, right? So the sad thing about the default mode network is that it's a very difficult thing to change, because what most persons don't understand is that your own self-defense mechanism will keep you stuck in a loop, stuck in certain experiences, because that's how it has learned how to survive over the years. So it's like it will keep you there because that's all it knows. Because one of the hardest things for persons who have been through trauma is to learn something new, right? So it is just learning how to reprogram the default mode network so that you change that network and put in something which is more positive and beneficial for you. So it's learning basically from scratch again, right? It is realizing that you don't need the same things what you use in your earlier years to survive. What you need to do is change that and learn something new that you are more able to function now in a different way instead of functioning the way that you have learned how to survive the trauma. So one of the ways, one tip what I can give you is actually gardening. Gardening is a very good thing to do because there's something about interacting with the soil, right? Interacting with dirt. It actually it release a particular chemical that once you smell it, it actually triggers serotonin. It helps you feel better. It helps you relax your mind. So there's a lot of benefit to gardening, right? So that is just one thing where you can start with to disrupt or change the default mode network to help you deconstruct what you have learned about yourself, deconstruct that default mode network, reconstruct it in a more positive way so that you're more better and able to function daily and start to integrate the new things that you are learning about self, right? So it's like you are learning new things, how to cope and how to live. So you stop existing and learning how to live, all right? So until next time, peace.